All right, the Steelers are 3-0, and this win even more impressive now that we've had some time to digest it and look at some of the stats and the numbers that have come from it. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel dedicated to teams and stories that just don't get the love nationally like they should. Steelers are a team that they don't get the love nationally, still being 3-0. And it's kind of weird because Steelers is just such a great fan base, a huge franchise, but people just aren't taking them seriously ever since like Roethlisberger left, and they're 3-0, right? So, but let's take a look at this win, and let me know in the comments what impressed you most with this win. And we're gonna get on that in this video. But I mean, Justin Fields, watching him in the NFC North, and just thinking, man, if he could ever just get it a little bit in the pass game, he could be crazy good because he is so athletic. So seeing Justin Fields do his thing combined with the defense was awesome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, let's take a look here. One of the things that I think you have to be excited about if you're a Pittsburgh fan is that the Steelers came out and just like defensively so steady, so strong. And what it shows you is that you are going to be able to stay in every single game. And so this is great because it allows Justin Fields to stay in every single game. So when you look here, let's go here and look. First, let me just go to Justin Fields real quick. I can't wait long enough. 25 completions, 32 attempts. So I think that's great to see. And the reason that's great is because Justin Fields has games where he has like 12 attempts. You know, they're just running it, and he's running it, and it's like, I get it, but that's not sustainable, and that's not going to win you games. So to see here and come out of the stats and see, oh my gosh, 32 attempts, 245 yards, love seeing that. The next thing that you have to be excited about if you're a Pittsburgh fan, this is just really a statement win to go to 3-0, was that you ran the ball 114 yards with Justin Fields only getting 6 yards. That's what you want to see. Now, of course, you know he's going to pop off and have some games where it's 50, 75 yards. But again, that's not sustainable. So to see some of this sustainability in your team and the way that you're playing is like, that's why this isn't a flash in the pan situation. This is we might actually have something here. We've got a quarterback, we've got a running back, and a really good defense. And the numbers show it, right? I mean, I think you look at when he was winning, when he won at Chicago. I don't know why I used air quotes. When he won at Chicago, it's like, yeah, because I mean, he beat the Lions a couple times, and it's just like, I guess, right? But he's got to pull a rabbit out of his hat every time to win. It's like, that's not it. This is it. Now look and go over to the defensive side of the ball here. And I'll get back to the receivers in just a second, but now you look at what Pittsburgh did against the Chargers, and the biggest stat is they stopped the run. 61 yards, that's it. That is big time. And that's what I love about football, and this is where you have to be excited if you're a Pittsburgh fan, is that you doubled them up in rushing. It's just, we talk about all these stats, turnovers, explosive plays. Just if there's a team that doubles up the other team in rushing, they win 99% of the time. So you've got the quarterback that's doing sustainable things. You've got a defense that's stopping the run. You're running the ball. You've got receivers. Look at this spread out. This, you keep looking at the stats and you keep seeing things. And again, from an outsider's perspective, you're like, this gets me excited. 4 receptions, 5, 4, 5, 3. So he had at least 3 receptions to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, or 1, 2, my mouse got crazy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers had at least 3 receptions. Awesome. And so you just, man, you have to be excited if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, because you look around the league and you've got teams like the 49ers, 1-2. You've got the Buccaneers who come in, beat Detroit at home. Let's go. They go get killed by the Broncos. So my point is, you never apologize for 3-0. You still aren't getting the love nationally like you should. Fine, right? Because we all knew that if Justin Fields could, here's what he needs. Well, he needs exactly what he's getting. A really good defense. He needs to be able to spread the ball out, make a couple throws. My gosh, if he could make a couple throws, that opens up his threat to run. He can keep plays alive. But that was always my argument when he was at Chicago. It's like, yeah, he did every game he made 3 highlight, unbelievable plays. Lost. Because that doesn't win games. Those are cool, and those are fun to have. But, man, can you hit that little crossing pattern in stride versus on the guy's back hip? You hit him in stride, and he runs for 14 yards rather than 4. Like, those are the plays that he's making. And then with the constant threat of his rushing abilities, that's all of a sudden makes it really difficult. And I think the thing that's great about him, too, is that guys love him. You saw it in Chicago. I mean, the guy couldn't even win, and they loved him. So he's winning here. Keep Russell Wilson off the field at all costs. Guys just don't like him. I mean, they're just not playing hard for him. It's kind of like the Caleb Williams thing. I mean, Caleb Williams, again, say what you want. We all get it, though. It's like you're painting your fingernails. These guys are out there living and dying. I was like, are they playing hard for you? You've got your fingernails painted. It's just not the best. It's just not ideal. Versus this dude is playing Justin Fields. Guys love him. They're playing hard for him. Defense is playing hard. I love all that. So let's take a look at another thing here that I think was really important. Kind of the takeaways from this game. The next thing that I want to look at was we talked about Justin Fields. We talked about the defense. Let me find it. Sorry. Here we go. The Steelers finally saw signs of life from their wide receivers not named George Pickens. And this is what we just did. We looked at all those receivers that were catching balls. You've got Kelvin Austin, 55-yard TD catch in the fourth quarter. He caught 4 passes for 95 yards. Scotty Miller, a couple receptions, averaging 15 yards a catch. He had a pivotal first down on 3rd and short that ultimately set up Fields' opening touchdown. So if these receivers can start making plays, you can run the ball, because that's the thing. If the running game ever stalls a little bit, you can jolt it with Justin Fields, right? You could jolt it with Justin Fields, a little keeper. He runs for 14, and it's like, all right, well, now you've settled the defense. You know, the defense is going to have to readjust. So all good things from the win. It's not the win. Again, all wins are not the same. And you can see, like, all right, sweet, survive and advance. You know, those wins are fine too, where it's like we didn't play our best. It was a weird game, but we won. Those are cool. But this is exciting because as a Steelers fan, you look at this and it's like, we can just do this every week, right? I mean, it's not that easy, but it kind of might be. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We're going to 20,000 subs on this channel, and we'll see all of you on the next one.